Welcome back to the Virgo channel. My name is Laura. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to do a general message for Virgo. Know that energy is fluid, roles could be reversed. Always interpret the message as it best resonates. Also know that I tend to look at everything in your situation, which also means that I don't just look at what goes on the surface. I look at the spiritual blocks, the shadows, see how they play out as karmic themes, gives you an opportunity to break karmic cycles. So the reading tends to be just a little bit longer, but it's worth it, especially if you feel like you're stuck in a karmic cycle with someone. There's nothing more infuriating than feeling like you have such strong feelings for someone and then always watching them disappoint you. And so understand the healing really needs you need to take hold of your own healing when that happens. We tend to be like, no, this person, yeah, but if we're feeding it, if there's a part of us that are like, no, I am committed to having you change, well, that's going to make the person that you're connected to not change. And I feel like for whatever reason, that's the energy here, that you're connected to somebody that definitely isn't giving you that much, but I feel like you don't really care because you are like losing yourself in your hobbies, in your friends, in your life, in your job, anywhere where you could put energy into bettering yourself. So you're keeping your vibration high. And I feel like, that your person is connected to someone that is not that way, is trying to control and is creating a lot of anxiety and is creating a lot of negativity. And and with your person, I feel like they're just stuck and stupid. They're not doing anything. That's the underlying energy. We're going to see why, what's going on, and how your person truly feels. Okay, so if you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, you need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write the word of the video in your comment bar. The word of the video is the underlying energy that's influencing why your person's doing what they're doing. And that helps us when we look at the shadows and the inner child wounds. Neglect, self-neglect. But like I said, I feel like the person isn't doing anything. They're just, again, when I say nothing, I feel like they're so depressed. And they're so depressed because they're connected to someone that keeps trying to make the connection work. And they don't want that connection to work. The relationship is actually over. It's been over, but your person doesn't do anything. They don't get up and they don't leave. They actually feel responsible. I'm feeling like it's creating a lot of problems between you and them. And they know it at this point. They didn't know it for a long time. I feel like they lost themselves for a while. So we're going to look at some hidden truths, what they really feel, and then we'll look at some of the triggers, and then fill in the holes with what they're going to do and what type of relationship it is. Okay, I buried my work to forget you. It's again, they know that they didn't. They took too much time. They know that. It's like, and partially it was because of their big ego in the beginning. I feel like you tried to set boundaries and this person compensated for that karmic because at that time, that person was the priority. Even though they said, oh, I don't have feelings, I don't want to be with this person. And that was true on a sexual, intimate level, they didn't. But they were partners with that person for a long time. So the karmic, yeah, there's no real emotional feelings, but they don't want to lose their life. They don't want to lose the home that they live in. They don't want to lose what everything looks like. They don't want to lose their money. So they've been trying to make it work. And the thing is, being that your person says that they don't want to be there, but isn't giving you anything, what they're telling you is something else. And I feel like they just became aware of that. I feel like they just thought that they were going to sit there and the karmic was going to get so frustrated and be like, okay, get the fuck out. That didn't happen. The karmic just kept trying and trying and trying, like, let's do it this way, let's do it this way. And the whole time your person was like, nope, busy, gotta go to work, gotta go to work, gotta go to work, gotta go to work, gotta go to work. Like, avoided this karmic, even slept at work. And so the karmic would still was like, as long as they knew where they were, So we see shadows already is what I'm getting at. We see a lot of wounds between every person, to be honest with you, in this situation. I wish I could share my good news with you. They're making plans. The reason why they're also working a lot is because that karmic put it in their mind. Like, where are you going to go? Because if you leave me, there goes your money. You're not going to have money. And you're telling me that this person is high caliber, that this person is so great. You're going to go there with no money. And already your person have a very low self-esteem to be connected to someone like this. So they're sitting there and they're listening to this negative person, and it's bringing them down, where it's like actually like robbing them of their energy. Now they are they are they know now that the karmic is manipulating them. I feel like in the beginning that they didn't. They felt like they were doing the right thing. I'm so tired of these stories. I've been getting a lot of these stories, and it's triggering because it's like, you know, communicate, communicate. It's like it's to say what's going on, but there's a sense that your person is too prideful. They don't want you to see all that somebody's controlling their life. I wish I could take back my words. They acted like they didn't care. I couldn't let you get close to me. No, you couldn't, because again, the karmic was right there. Their life that they showed you is not the life that they really live. I feel like, again, this person wears a mask. They're big boss. They're big boss, man or woman. They have everything's in charge. Everything, they have everything going on to them, but really they don't have anything going on. They're almost like a puppet. Some people like in the back are like pulling this person's strings, and now they're getting tired of it. And I feel like it's because you left. But if I have to also share neglect, I mean, oh, everybody is neglecting themselves right now, just so you know. See, we see how energy connects. The karmic isn't getting what they want. They want to be in a loving relationship. They want to be in a committed relationship. Everything looks good, but that's not what's happening. Meaning from the outside, if I was to look in, it looks great. And that means something to the karmic. And that actually also means something to your person. See, more ego, less from the higher self than the true self, which is the God self, which you represent that because your soul connection, your real connection. So this person, like, again, didn't want to lose what it looked like for a very long time. Because, hey, who am I without my money? Who am I without, being big boss man, big boss woman? Who am I? Well, what they're discovering is that they're nobody. And that's why there's self-neglect. Because you're not creating yourself. You're not supposed to stay idle. The karmic is trying to keep your person idle. And they can't do it because love will always win, regardless. I want you, see, and that's the reason why it'll always win, because the passion, try and hold back passion. You can't do it. You can't do it. My issue with this person is I feel like they wouldn't be honest because they haven't given you enough time. It's like, again, there's a part of them that has learned to departmentalize. If you think you're the only person, Virgo, that came into this person's life that they didn't have feelings for, they have, but they've never given anybody anything. And the karmic always wins. And this is the energy, and it always wins because of your person wanting to be connected still to their possessions, their money, the look of what it is, their mask, and not really an identity because they don't have an identity. You were the best thing in my life. Yeah, now that you're gone, they're like, wait a minute, I thought that the glitz and the glimmer was so important. I thought like, possessions were so important. Like, you may not have a lot of possessions, Virgo, or you're not flaunty and you're very humble. So this person took you as weaker. They took you as, again, like, I don't know if I would like the life that they have because I feel like I have a great life this way connected to my money. Well, they're paying for it now, and they're seeing dominate. So it's again, the karmic is trying to dominate your person and did for a long time, their energy. And I felt like Your person came into your life and tried to dominate you to be like, things are going to be this way, and have that total attitude, like, take it or leave it. This is what I can do, and try to, even though they had feelings for you, because they felt like you had strong feelings and they thought that you would, get scared of this. So they thought that they could easily emotionally manipulate you into getting what they want. You called their bluff. You called their bluff. Again, and then the lack of an apology. It's like they continued to do fucked up stuff to try to make it that way, to hold on to the karmic. And this is what you see. And so for you, you're like, I don't want any part of that. And they know that. But they think that they can outsmart people. They think it's, again, because they've been able to strategize around the karmic. The karmic doesn't love this person. The karmic loves the money. The karmic loves the life. The karmic loves, well, I'm connected to this person, so that makes me feel important. But they are not. They don't feel important. Again, without the life, what are you? Nothing. Which, again, when you question a person's reality, that's when they get vicious. And so, especially when, again, their reality is, this is who I perceive that I am. And I'm basing myself on my money, my possessions, my status, again, all those things. And so for you, you're like, your person like didn't treat you well because of that you're humble almost. And they misjudged you hugely, hugely. Again, you are holding them accountable, and that's why you're not talking to them, and they just can't believe it. They just can't believe it. In all the years that they've been doing this, no one's ever held them accountable. Nevertheless, someone that they know has strong feelings for them, that they can feel, because you guys have a soul connection. So they just can't believe it. They've never come into contact with this before. So they're actually feeling worse and worse and worse. And that karmic is going nuts. As, again, unsafe. You don't feel safe with this person, because you're like, again, as long as you're connected to that person, that's, again, gonna protect what they have, like a tiger, like a lion, I mean, they're gonna like tear you to shreds. And your person, like with that karmic, they don't like each other. They are so mean to each other. Your person cheats on the karmic all the time. It's like they're mean to each other. And so it's almost like, my fear is, it's like, Virgo, you look good, you smell good, things happening in your life. And here this person is like, there would not be nothing more to train that karmic to shut the fuck up than to bring you around, meaning like, look what I can get, so you better shut the fuck up and deal with me. And so there's this drama and this negative energy that I'm totally feeling, and I don't like it at all. It's very triggering, and I'm gonna have to like actually put a warning sign on this, because it's, again, your person's very selfish, and they're very selfish because they're connected to the money, and the money is all of it. And the irony is, I don't feel like your person's going to be able to hold on to their money, because the karmic is not happy in this situation. They do everything and everything. That's a person that every which way for the past however many months, years that you have been separated from your person, has tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. So believe me, they're about to blow. They're about to be like, get the fuck out. Now I'm gonna lay fuck you up, because they're forcing it and they're forcing it, and they're so nervous about it. They have so much anxiety. Like, I feel like your person is connected to someone that's very bipolar, someone that's very unstable. It's bringing up a lot of childhood wounds for this karmic. And your person is feeling it now. They're like, what the fuck? Why did I choose this person? Why didn't I just go? This is why they're like in regret. This is why they're, again, because they know, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move, because they never suspected this karmic to lose themselves the way that they have. They don't understand. They push this karmic to it. And really, the karmic needed to go there, because it's like, you're not happy. Your money and your things is not who you are. Your status isn't who you are. You're lonely. And that's what it is that karmic is so lonely and needs love and needs an attention and is trying to keep it like how it used to be when they first met. And it's like your person is not that same person anymore. They don't want to be with them. So it's a mess. I've been learning about twin flames and it feels right to me. They know that you're their twin flame because it's like, why can't I just go back to the way that it was with the karmic? Why can't I just forget about you? And it's like, because everyone has to evolve. I think you're beautiful inside and out. I see the light that radiates from your soul. It's again, they see such a difference between you and the karmic, and they're always like, the more crazy that karmic gets, the more your person is like, I see the difference. I see the difference. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. That's what I feel like, literally. That they're like in their head and they're just like, I cannot believe this. I can't believe I made this choice. Please contact me. I may not respond, but knowing you care opens my heart. No, because this person again wants to stay with that karmic. And that's what you know. It's like, and because they want to hold on to their money, they want to hold on to their status. We see that that's the focal point. So, like I said, now this person, it doesn't say that they're coming back, but I feel eventually that they're going to try to come back. And my advice to you is to not take them back. Again, because I don't feel like they're genuine, or if you take them back, you need to ask for like divorce papers, see a new apartment. You need to, again, really like be careful because listen, the inner child wound is trauma. And we see everybody in this story has trauma, okay? We see you have trauma because you connected to someone and you also want them to change, and they're not. This person has trauma. That's why they play the games that they do. They don't trust themselves. And they come across arrogant to overcompensate for how shitty they feel about themselves. But their life shows you that. And the karmic clearly has trauma because they've, again, spent their entire time manipulating this relationship, trying to get it back to what it was when they first met. And we all know those narcissistic relationships when a person gets pregnant right away. And that's what I kind of feel like happened with the karmic. So they tried to make it work for a very short amount of time, and that's what the karmic holds on to. And that was right when she got pregnant. So this is what I'm feeling. Or when, yeah, when she got pregnant. So if it's a guy, your person felt like they couldn't leave because of that. And if the girl obviously couldn't leave. So trauma, again, belittled, growing up in an environment where you were made to not feel good about yourself. That's what happened to all three people here. Talking down to, again, it conditions our mind when you're around parents that continually make you feel like shit about yourself because of their wounds. And so that's how ancestral karma is passed down. So that's why I said I felt like the karmic, this was bringing up so much shit for the karmic that it was like your person never even knew. Like that they had that. I think that the karmic hid that from them because they felt flawed. That was their mask. Well, now it's like exposed. And that's why your person is like, who the fuck is this person? Like, what the hell is going on? And it's because they forced it. Again, gifts. And I feel like for you, you didn't get caught up in this. You didn't get caught up in this. You put the time into yourself and you found your gifts. And that helps you connect to other people. And that's what the karmic is doing. And that's why your person is like, I see the difference. Why didn't I pick this person? Why am I here with this karmic still? I was out of this. Why? And it's like, because you wanted to hold on to the money. You wanted to hold on to the fake status, again, what it looked like. And now you're paying. So what I don't see this person doing anything because they don't know what to do, because they know you're going to be like, you aren't here. Like, what do you want? So again, but I feel like you can only hold back for so long when it's a twin flame and there's real love there. And this person's miserable in that situation, miserable. They both are. So we ask Spirit, what is the energy that we can pull in? Because when we give something to even the worst person, it still makes us feel like shit. If that person, like, again, didn't show us the love back and we really wanted to, remember, that might have been your reality. Like, I really thought that we were going to be together. And now that we're not, that's disappointing. And I still feel that negative energy a little bit because of what happened. And I feel like it's a residue, like from that person affected me because, again, I really thought that they were this person and they weren't that person at all. Vitality, again, so putting your energy into like yourself. Because again, vitality is the fact that you have spirit inside of you. So you can create anything in your life, anything in your life. And that you're a being of light, you accept divine energy into your body, and that makes you be able to create the life that you want. And you're actually found your gifts in order to be able to do that. And it's about always being true to yourself. Like, again, this is what your person learned, being true. They needed to be true because you did love them. You loved them for who they were, but not, well, this. It's again, and by you having to be true to yourself, it's actually broke the karmic cycle. And the karmic cycle was, again, not being in a place, in an environment that makes you feel like shit about yourself. Again, feeling like belittled or unworthy, which is the approach that they tried to take. I'm hoping that you don't know your worth, so I can offer you the breadcrumbs so that I can stay connected to this life. Because, hey, I don't really believe in love anyway. So, I mean, setting it up for failure, being true, you avoided that. And that's why this person now is eating the karma because of that. They're miserable. So I think whenever we're true to ourselves again, we do get more vitality. Again, it's a co-creation process through the thoughts that you think, the emotions that you have, and by integrating this spiritual lesson, where again, being connected to a fake twin, and there's a lot of passion there. There's a lot of chemistry. It could have worked out if this person would have evolved, but you said, no, I see that you're not, and I am not going to sacrifice myself. And in that, you didn't self-neglect. You actually broke the karmic cycle by giving to yourself, but your person didn't, and that's why they're in a place of self-neglect. I'm going to leave that there, Virgo. You let me know how you resonated with this, and if you did, give me a like, comment. Again, if you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, you have to anyway, right? Again, neglect or self-neglect in your comment box. All right, I'll see you guys all soon. Bye.